Hey, Stephanie, Miss Angela, Miss Lynette. Hey, y'all, what's going on? Happy Saturday, y'all. We made it to Saturday. Thank God to be here. See you another day. Good mood, new attitude. I sure will. Hey, Trinice. All right. Y'all ring the doorbell for me. Hit the phones a like that. We're going to kind of go over yesterday. But we ain't finna bring that. We ain't finna really like go into how I went into it yesterday. But we finna kind of go over yesterday. What's up, Lean? How y'all? How you doing, boo? But yeah, we're gonna kind of go over yesterday. All right, so still no grants, and I still don't apologize for what I did. For what I said, but for how I acted, I already apologized to y'all about that. But there comes a point in time where you just got to get some stuff off your chest. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what I take venting to be, my definition of venting. I think I probably think of venting as somebody that's just, I don't know what I think venting as. I don't know. But to me when a person say venting, in my eyes it kind of like seem like a bad thing. And so I feel like I ain't venting. But when I went back and watched myself, I handled that shit well. Let me just say that. Now I ain't go back. I ain't seen part one of that shit. I ain't seen part one of it yet. But part two, I handled that pretty well. I had to, tell myself, Tiana, girl, you did that. You handled that, kind of, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? You spoke your mind. You meant what you said. You said what you said. You meant what the fuck you said, and you said it. Goddamn it, and you meant what you said when you said it and how you said it. You know. But see, like I tell y'all, I'm the type of person where I try to take people's feelings into consideration, even when I am speaking my mind. I still try to take people's feelings into consideration because I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings and stuff like that. But sometimes you gotta say just what the fuck you feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on no other shit today, y'all. We just recapping what went down yesterday. I'm on today is a good day, so we got to recap. Cause after I went back and I watched that video, I didn't do that good on this nail right here. I see. Look like I got a little bit of lifting trying to go on. But anyway, after I went back and I watched that video this morning, part two, I watched the whole thing, the whole 4 hours and a half that I was on there. I ain't skipped not now, nothing. I figured that I hope you read my comment in the other video. No. I didn't even see you in the video I watched. Right, Lean, I did. Okay, girl. It is the good feeling, ain't it? So anyway, when I went back and watched it, I realized I was venting. I was venting. I guess that's why I went on from one live to the other. Which my second live, my whole intention was to come on and just cook with y'all. But I guess I still just had some shit to say. I'm like my daddy. My daddy one of them motherfucking ones. He'll cut your ass out, hang up the phone on your ass, and call you right back because he ain't said everything he had to say. But he hung up the damn phone. He hung up the phone, but he gonna call your ass back and cuss you out some more. You better answer that damn phone every time he call you. So I was venting yesterday. I had to get that shit up off my chest because I had been sitting, holding that in, feeling that way and all that right there, wanting to say all that shit that I said yesterday, all of it. Meant every bit of it. And I was venting. But I handled it well. I handled that well, y'all. And I was like, you know what? I wasn't wrong at all for what I said. No, nothing. Didn't feel like I was wrong. Like I said, I ain't got no regrets. Didn't feel bad. None of that. Still don't feel bad today. You was drinking with me too. What you said? Because I may not get a chance to get to it. So what you said? But yeah. It just had to be said. Hey, Keisha J. Hey, Lakeisha. Hey, Danielle. So it just had to be said, y'all. And I'm glad that I said it because now they know. And I'm quite sure they already know because, I done had my little spew one time before. But that's been a couple years ago when I did that. You know what I'm saying? When I went ham, went the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of, like, y'all don't, like I said, y'all don't really see where I really have been reserved, even though I've been being myself. But I've been reserved. You don't know how reserved I've been until you saw how I snapped yesterday. You know, so now you see, oh yeah, she ain't really been giving it to him like she could have gave it to him. She gave him a little piece and keep on going. And I was doing that out of respect for y'all. That's what I was doing. I was doing it out of respect for y'all and how I feel like my YouTube channel should be ran. You know what I'm saying? Listening to everybody. You don't need to be, you ain't supposed to cuss and you can't do this or you can't do that. And some people they tell you that shit you can't even drink on goddamn camera and stuff like that. Like, it's and so going into this thing and really not knowing what you're doing and trying to be the best YouTuber you can be and as professional with your non-professional ass that you know how to be and all of that. It's not easy coming. You know what I'm saying? Just being regular folks. I'm just straight up regular, down to earth. Speak my mind. It is what it is. How it is. When I want to say it. How I want to say it. How I'm gonna say it. When I mean what the hell I say when I say it. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy being those kind of people because people want us to be just like the ones that sit back that pretend like they just so high class and they don't step out of character. They don't let nobody piss them off. You's a lie. You alive. You think if you say you don't let nobody piss you off and you just brush it off like, honey, it was some damn dust or something. Your ass lying. And if you do that, god dang on, kudos to you, honey. I'll get there one day. Keep praying for me. You know? But I can't be like everybody. And my point that I wanted to make today is I'm not going to be like no everybody. And like I said, everybody had their hands in on how they want Tiana to be. Even though Tiana, I tell y'all, I can only be me, and that's it. I be myself. But I was being myself filtered and censored and you know what I'm saying? Trying not to, do the most or say the most. Trying not to I put it out there without saying too much sometimes, in a way. You know? You know how you give some but you ain't giving it all. And but I'm still giving it. I'm still giving y'all my life. I'm still giving y'all my problems. I'm still giving y'all my everything. But hey Robin. Hey Tika. You be going off too? Yeah, sometimes you got to. Because people get your time wrong and overstep boundaries and stuff like that. Like, who are you? Who are you? Only thing we could do is sit here, internet, argue. And I'm not finna let nobody mold me into how they want me to be. God damn it, I got to be. I got to live with who I am. I can't let you mold me. Now you trying to create somebody that's not me. So what do you want? Do you want me or you don't? That's what it results to. Is do you really want the real me or you don't? You got to take your pick. And if my ways and how I am is not what you want, then you got to go on about your business because I can't be trying to make y'all happy. See, that's what we go wrong at a lot of times. We trying to make y'all happy because that's what's gonna keep y'all here. I can't keep y'all here and y'all making me goddamn miserable trying to be something that I ain't, trying to tell me what I should and shouldn't do and how I should and shouldn't do something. You know what I'm saying? I know that there's those ones that don't matter that says that, but there is those that matters that says that too. So you be you, let me be me, let me come here and do what I do, and we're gonna be happy. I don't want nothing but positivity on my channel. I don't need I don't like all the negative petty drama fight shit. I don't like all that. I like to have fun as much as I can with y'all. I break rules on YouTube to have fun with y'all. Playing music and have a good time and all that stuff like that is not a part of being a YouTuber. That is not what we supposed to be on here doing. I can get fired for doing that, y'all. Okay, let's go on and be technical. That's really what fucking happens. I can get fired with no paperwork for doing what I want to do on here. But I take my chances because I love y'all that much. And I just be want to have fun with y'all sometimes. So I take my chances. And when I succeed with that, I be happy. But there's consequences that comes behind that y'all don't even see. When I get on here and I do stuff that I ain't supposed to be doing on here, YouTube start taking away. They ain't finna tell you ass too many goddamn times. They just gonna take some shit away, and you figure that shit out. Is you gonna keep doing it or you ain't? Cause I ain't sending nobody over here since you don't know how to act. You ain't abiding by our rules. We ain't sending nobody over there to watch your ass. I do. I got to. Y'all ring that doorbell for me. Hit the thumbs up the like button. So yeah. Hold on, cause you probably said what you said. Hey, love you, girl. You inspired me to finally clear my corner of the room. Thank you. You welcome. I'm glad you got it together. I can't keep quiet. I know you can't keep Tika. Tika is like my husband. Tika don't give a damn. Tika ain't got no shit. Filter well. Unfiltered shit. The filter been taken off, honey. I throw it away, burnt that motherfucker up. Damn that filter. Shit, that filter holding me back. And it be like that. Sometimes I finally, nope, I don't even see it. Hazel, you ain't even said nothing about what you said. When you get a chance, okay, hold on. Let me see. Hazel, oh, no, can't say it here. It was a toast. Oh, okay. Well, you still could tell me what the toast was. And I can't. I promise I can't. What you said? Sometimes you gotta be like that, man. And ain't nothing wrong with that because a lot of times I wish that I could be like that all the time. I do. But then I have to be thankful that I'm not like that all the time neither. Because I don't know. it's a good thing and a bad thing in a way. You know what I'm saying? Being unfiltered. You know, like just whenever. You ready? I'm ready when you ready at any given time. You know? And I was telling my husband last night about how I acted and stuff like that yesterday. And my husband was like, babe, it ain't nothing wrong with you speaking your mind. But see, what makes it wrong is the way I carry on when I speak minds. You know what I'm saying? Because my shit, it be built up. Backed up, stopped up, motherfucker. Let's do a whole cleaning out. God damn it, from the old and the new. Okay. I need to clean the whole working. I need to be, what's up, Susie? I need a whole working out. So, you know, that's why my blow ups be different from people that is ain't got no filters. Because see, whenever the shit happen, the people that ain't got no filter, they just gonna come on and speak their mind right then and there. And not me, cause I try to take the shit like I ain't finna let them bother me. I ain't even finna entertain that, cause I know me, I know me, I know me. But I just hold that shit in. I just hold it in. Even if I did talk a little bit of shit, I really ain't really told you what I really want to motherfucker say. You know what I'm saying? Because my mouth will get reckless. My mouth get reckless, my actions be reckless, and I be ready to get goddamn reckless. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to be motherfucking arguing back and forth with nobody. That just ain't me. See, I'm one of the ones like we ain't finna argue too motherfucking too long. Because honey, I be about ready to snap cracker and pop your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? That's me. So that's why I can't argue too long because I ain't got all that time for all that talking. Arguing back and forth, pissing me off, building my blood pressure up, making me mad, honey. And I can't do nothing. But see, it ain't about fighting all the time. So I'm glad, that these folks in this day and time. It's scary as hell. I'm glad they scary because that keeps me from having to snap motherfucking cracker and pop because they doing this shit over the internet. So we can't snap. I can't snap cracker and pop they ass. Only thing we could do is go back and forth an internet fight. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, if that's what it boils down to, when the time comes, y'all just let me whoop they motherfucking ass, okay? Y'all let me whoop they ass, okay? Cause that's how we fight now. So whenever I feel the need to, look, put them boxing gloves on. Let me put them on, and so we could do this shit on out and get this shit off my chest. Cause that's the way we got to fight it out now. I can't just, you know what I'm saying? I can hold it in, long as I can hold it in. But y'all know, now y'all know, I'm gonna get fed up, and Tiana gonna have to release and explode. And I'm sorry, sister Susie, for telling you yesterday I wasn't venting, but I don't know what I really look at venting as. But to me, when a person just say venting, and to me in my eyes, it's like a bad thing. So I guess that's why when y'all say, "Oh, you're just venting," I say, "No, I ain't venting." But when I went back and saw that video, I was like, "Yeah, I was venting. I was venting." So I just had to get it out. But y'all just let me have my little moment. I know that it ain't what I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm trying. I'm trying to be better than the me that y'all ain't never seen before. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be better than that. I'm trying to I'm mature and I'm grown and all of that, but I'm trying to mature in all areas. And that takes time. It's not going to happen overnight, and then it's definitely not going to happen when you want me to. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the more you want for somebody to do something, the more they do the opposite. And they really don't see that because they being hard headed and want to do what they want to do. And I do be hard headed sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. I be hard headed, don't like to listen. And that'd be my problem sometimes too. I don't like to listen sometimes. I don't like to listen, but I'm trying to teach myself to listen sometimes because listen more. Listen more when you're trying to tell me something right. But when a person don't know you and they come and try to tell you something sometimes, whether it's right or it's wrong, sometimes you get in defense mode because you don't know if they taking your side or somebody else's side. You know what I'm saying? And they, you know what I'm saying? So it feels like, they want to be judgy and stuff, and then I don't know how to take it. So I'm like, do I snap or do I not? Do I hold back or do I not? Or do I just give them this little attitude? You know what I'm saying? And it be like that sometimes with me. That's just me, y'all. That's me. That's just me. But I'm good people though. As long as you be good to me, I'm good to you. No problems. We ain't gonna have no problems. As long as you is a reflection of what you gonna get from me. And you is. It may take some time for you to get it back now. If you being nasty and you think I'm gonna see you, it may take some time. But you're gonna get it. Some people on here, and I hate to talk about people that's supposed to be the real supporters and stuff like that, but see, y'all, I know what I be talking about when I say what I say. I know what I be talking about. But see, y'all can't see it like I see it. Or maybe y'all do see it how I see it, but y'all, it ain't none of you, so you ain't really got much to say. You know what I'm saying? And if that was me, I wouldn't deal with that. I wouldn't take that. You know what I'm saying? This is what some of y'all could probably be thinking. But see, sometimes you have people, and please, if it's not like this, let me tell y'all something. In my heart, I know who it is. That's for me. Y'all talk to me enough, y'all. I can feel it. So in my heart, I know who it is that's for me. But if the time comes and you ain't for me, eventually I feel it. But for the ones that's watch me all the time and they say that they for me, but then the words that they be saying and the way that they use stuff, and it makes you wonder. It makes you wonder, like, is you really for me, or are you one of the ones putting on, sit back, waiting on your moment? You know what I'm saying? And so I try to go ahead on and nip that shit on in the butt real quick. When I start, if I got to wonder about you like that, my wondering ain't for nothing. Because 9 times out of 10, I be right about your ass. I be right about you. And other people ain't gonna see where I was right at. Because they probably ain't noticed nothing wrong. But see, these people are so slick with how they say shit. I feel you is, Susie. I feel you is for me. I feel Lean is for me. I hate to go down this damn line, but I do feel that, and Miss Meredith and Miss Miles, I feel that y'all is for me. I feel that y'all for me. And it's more of y'all, but don't get in your feelings. But it's more of y'all. I feel y'all is for me. Yes, I have that natural instinct to know. But just because I know does not mean that I'm going to put you out on the spot, because at the end of the day, I'm never the person that want to hurt nobody, be the one to hurt anybody feeling. Now it's on you when you come to me sideways, and now I got to defend myself. But just because I know how you is don't mean that I have to speak up and say that. I let you show your own truth. And that's what I do. I let you show your own ass. And then when you show your ass, some shit gonna happen and you're gonna be wondering, oh, what happened? No, I ain't doing my nails. I'm doing my makeup, trying to get ready. Child, we ain't got nothing here to eat. And Bake Key telling me something, I'm hungry. What you gonna fix me? I told him, I said, how the hell I'm gonna fix you something? Ain't nothing in that goddamn refrigerator to go in there try to put together. If I wanted to make you a damn sausage sandwich, I couldn't. I ain't got nothing taken out. And I know you don't want no goddamn egg sandwich. So we need to go to the goddamn store, go get us something to eat, honey. Cause I can't put nothing together for you. I can't, honey. Blank, wank, honey. Make nothing pop up in that damn pan. He told me someone going on to get dressed in. I say, well, don't be rushing me. Give me damn time. Let you go do what you do and let me get myself together. He said, all right, babe. So he went on in the room. So I'm putting on me some clothes, getting ready for my day. Getting ready for my day. So I think I want to go and on a date with him today, though. You don't like groceries? I ain't finna go shop. I'm just finna go pick up a few little odds and ends to put something in the refrigerator. Cause we ain't got no quick stuff. We ain't got no damn lunch meat. We ain't got no. He told me, "Some babe, we should have some lunch meat." Oh, you should have been told me that shit. Cause I don't like to buy lunch meat. We'll never eat it. But I gotta go get a few little things, some breakfast stuff. I gotta go let's go get some drinks and I need some water and some juices and I'm gonna get me some more Lunchables because those was good. So I'm getting me some more Lunchables. I just need a few little things to put in here so we can have something to nibble on when I don't feel like damn cooking or when I want something quick. That's it. And I ain't finna do that much to myself. I'm just slapping on my eyebrows and eyelashes. And I ain't finna do nothing else really to my face. Just something quick to be cute, that's all. And if it was and if the I don't even know what the water is like at the beach, but if the water wasn't so bad at the beach, that's what me and him will be at today, just to get away a little bit, enjoy our day. But yeah, y'all, I'm cooler than a motherfucking fan. You just gotta want to get to know me. That's all. If you want to get to know me, you will be all right. But as long as you sit back and want to try to judge me for who I am and how I act and what I do and what I drink and what I eat and where I go and all that right there. You just don't want to find no kind of good in me. Then we'll have problems. Especially when you want to stick around and say stuff that you don't, your opinion is or your opinion. Just like your asshole is your asshole. Ain't nobody around here fumbling and bumbling around with unless you let them. So I don't need your opinion just because you got one about me you don't like something. Keep it to yourself. Don't watch. See, that's why I tell y'all the easiest thing for you to do for a person that you don't even like to do for yourself, really, that you don't like, is just stop watching them. Because one day you're going to find that you're going to get to the point where you feel like you want to just say something out the way because you don't had enough. You just fed up with just seeing it. So you just fed up. So you're going to speak your damn mind. And to keep you from doing that, only thing you have to do is not watch. Thank you, Shatika. You do the same. It takes me a long time to get close to people, but I know what you said. But I know you real, you good peoples. I love you when your channel come on. I feel right in love with you. Real recognize real, and I'm here for you. Thank you, Lean. I ride with you till the wheels fall off. And once you know me, you be the same way cross same way because I cuss you out. Hey K and Ray doing wonderful. I'm like this. I believe your eyes is a mirror to your soul. Um, I guess so. I don't know. I don't really. I ain't never really experienced nothing like that. You know, the eyes and all that stuff like that. I just feel them. I see their ways. I, I, I just, y'all, I'm telling y'all, God gave me a gift that I can't explain to nobody unless you have the same gift. God gave me a gift, and I don't care what nobody want to say. You can think what you want to think, and I'm going to think what I think. But God gave me a gift to see people for who they can be or who they are before most of the time they even open their mouth. It's just their presence, their demeanor, they it's just it be all that plays the part. And then, you know, when I first started paying attention to my gift, I didn't want to believe what I saw. I didn't want to believe it because it'll make you feel like you being judging of people and stuff. And I don't be wanting to be like that. But you can't help what you see. So when God give you gift to see people and see stuff like that, you have to pray and ask God. I'm trying to take this glue off my finger, off my lashes. But when God give you gifts like that, you got to pray and ask God to let you not be judgmental of what you see. But it's something about my spirit and other people's spirit when I come in contact with them. And I know that when that side of me come in contact with that evil spirit that be in people sometimes, I believe that's what be drawing up that meanness in me. Honestly, y'all. I believe that just what draw that meanness in me when my spirit come in contact with them evil people. Mean, just nasty people. And or just negative people. Oh, I can't stand y'all. I cannot stand negative minded people. I can't. I cannot. You ain't never got nothing positive to say. You ain't never got nothing good to say about nobody. You ain't never. You ain't never. And I can't stand people like that. Have y'all ever met people that's just like that? Y'all, I'm telling you. No matter how you we all know who we are. I take that back. We don't know all of us don't know who we are. But we know our ways. I'm gonna put it like that. We know our ways without anybody having to tell us our ways. But for somebody to try to come judge you for the way that you are, you can't help who you are and the way that you are. I'm talking about, in a good way. I ain't talking about the bad people. Because the bad people is out here. But when you can't help who you are and God and people want to just down talk you and talk about you for the way that you are and the way that you act and the way that you is and what you do and all what you say and how you talk and how you look and all that right there. See, that's the ones I tell y'all when I say I can't stand judgmental ass people. And I'm like this, why sit there and try to talk about somebody that can't help the way that they are? Still speaking on the good ones. They can't help the way that they are. If a person knows that they have a certain way about themselves, see, at one point in time, I used to hate to be a Gemini. I ain't gonna lie, let me tell the truth. I used to hate being a Gemini. And the reason why I used to hate being a Gemini is because Geminis get talked about a lot. People always got something bad to say about a Gemini. But they'll never want to talk about the good of a Gemini. Do y'all even know the good of a Gemini? Do y'all know the hearts of a Gemini? Do y'all really know? Do y'all only know the bad ways of Geminis? But a lot of times you got to see that Geminis is not just angry people. I'm just going to speak for myself and say that, I'm just one of those people that can see you for who you are and your shadiness and your fakeness. I can't, I don't like that. I don't like the fakeness. And like I said, then maybe that's when my split personality might kick in. That little anger that I be talking about when I see them for who they are. So now I don't flip the goddamn strip on your motherfucking ass when I was just nice one goddamn minute, but then now I'm over here acting snobby or I don't want to fuck with you because you don't show me something else about you. You don't show me a way about you that I can't rock with. Cause I don't place myself around anybody, know anybody. I'm just not know anybody type of person. I'm just not. I just can't. I never have been. And I think a lot of that just has been instilled in me, you know, to be picky with people. You have to be to protect yourself from the mean ones. You have to be picky with people. And so I am picky. I'm very picky and choosy, and I love them who love me back, and I like to have a good time with the ones that want to have a good time with me. I'm just not that. I'm friendly, but I'm not friendly like that. I'm not because everybody's not for you. And growing up, that's all my dad used to instill in me. I talk about my dad a lot because my dad taught me a lot about people, and I didn't realize what he was teaching me until I got older. And when you a parent and you trying to drill something into your child, it seemed like they're not listening to you at that time. But there gonna come a time that they gonna remember what mama or daddy has said and they gonna apply it whenever they need it to use it. That's the only time that they gonna remember what they taught. It's because of they need it for themselves at whatever time or whatever going on in their life. So now they're gonna have that remembrance, that flashback. Oh, I remember mama them used to try to teach me this. Now I'm grown and I used to have a whole lot of friends and I realized that having a lot of friends is not the way for me to go, or that's not good for me because I don't want to be around people that's acting fake and phony with me, or just want to be around me because I like to party and I'm going to supply the drinks, or I'm going to pay for this, or I'm going to pay for that, or whatever the case may be. People attach to you for whatever their own reasons is. And when they feel like they want to leave you alone, that's what they do. But see, I don't I'm just going to say this. Like I said, a lot of my training and the way that I am, it comes from my dad drilling a lot of it into me. And the way that he drilled it in me was because I spent a lot of time in the kitchen cooking. And I didn't think about all this until I had to, y'all, I like recently, I think about a lot of stuff. I be thinking about a lot of stuff. I be thinking about my childhood. I be thinking about, going back when I was younger and why I act this way or why I act that way, and how can I correct it and be better from that because of something that may have affected me. Being real transparent now. So it is what it is. I'm gonna say it. But because I know somebody gonna benefit from what I'm gonna say. don't even know if it's the time to say it. Y'all, I'm so damn sensitive. It don't make no damn sense. I am so fucking sensitive. It don't make no sense, y'all. I hate that sometimes. Sometimes it's like I just be crying on the inside. Y'all just don't know. I believe that's why my eyes tear up so much when I talk about stuff. Because it's like I just be crying on the inside. I do. I really do. Where's my... Oh. So, it's called healing. I don't know what it is. Give me a minute. See, that's why I don't like talking about serious stuff. Cause it make you just reminisce and just think about stuff that don't nobody know. Not even my mama know. And then it's like when I try to tell her, she don't understand. So oh, I'm so sensitive, y'all. I get this shit from my mom and my grandma. I'm a cry baby. I am, y'all. I am a cry fucking baby. Shit. I'm a cry baby. Oh, shit, y'all. Why be so hard though? To tell it, you got it be hard for me to tell stuff because you got to be careful with who you tell stuff to. Everybody don't understand. Everybody don't understand. But it's like I don't get what I'm looking for from you. Looking, it's like you looking for your answers, but you ain't getting the answers to what you're looking for when you go to talking to people. Your family. I'm gonna just start with family. When you just talking to your family, when you just talking to your friend, I only got one. So when you just talking to your friend, you talking to your family, you feel like you're not getting what you're looking for if they don't come with a certain response to what you just told them. So a lot of times I feel like I be talking to a fucking wall. I'm letting all my emotions and my feelings out or trying to begin somewhere to tell you how I feel. And I'm already shut down because I see that you can't understand where I'm coming from. You can't feel me. So I have to hold it in and it fucks with me. And that's how it be. When you have to hold shit in and you can't let it out. When you know you need to let it go. I got so much shit I just need to let out, y'all. But I ain't got no, I can't let it out. Sometimes I be feeling like I need a fucking therapist. Yep. So I can talk to somebody that's gonna listen. Man, these eyelashes is not gonna stay with me over here crying. Crying. And if I try to tell my husband, you know, he be like, don't be worried about all that. Don't let that bother you. Like, that's not fixing the problem. That's not fixing the problem. But everybody needs somebody that they can talk to. And it's bad when you feel alone and you have nobody that you can talk to. You really have nobody that you can talk to. It's bad. So that what makes me feel like I need a therapist, because I don't have friends like most people do. And I don't know. I don't have that ear that I need where I feel like it's gonna be safe at. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to trust whoever it is that you're talking to. You got to feel safe within what you with safe. You got to feel safe, like it's going nowhere. You got to. Hey, Miss Audria. Yeah, I do, but y'all, I'm gonna say this right here, and I think I'm gonna leave it alone. But maybe like I'm just gonna say it's been a month that I heard of this word, this term being used, but I really don't understand what it is because I never really looked into it. But it sounds good to me. Just saying the word. The word feels like what's wrong. The word feels like what I may be going through. The word feels like it makes perfect sense. And I try to find a way to not live what I've been through, but it's hard. I don't know how to not live what I've been through. So many ways and so many times I wanted to just tell my story. Just tell it. Maybe it'll help with some, but it ain't help because when I try, I end right up at the dead end. How do you build that bridge and get over it? How do you do that? I don't know how to do that, y'all. Everybody don't know how to do that. But I got like I said, I got a lot of my training and a lot of lessons from my dad. Telling my daddy used to try to teach me about the world at an early age. The things that I'm experiencing now is what he used to try to teach me. But it's just in the way he used to try to teach it too. Like how he used to try to drill it in me. And I used to be in the kitchen cooking all the time. I learned to cook at the age 88 years old. So, dang, look at my eyelash coming off. So I learned to cook at the age 8 years old. Because I had no choice. I couldn't be, man, these lashes is not gonna stay and I'm crying. Look at her. Man, is this gonna be a no lash day? I don't want it to be a no lash day. But growing up, I couldn't be a kid. I believe that's why I'm still a big kid now. That's most of my pain. I never understood who my dad was until he passed away. Until he passed away, that's when I tried to figure out why was he the way he was. His pride would have never let him tell nobody why. And I don't know the real reason why. Right now to this day, I just came up with my own conclusion. And I feel like it was right though. My own conclusion about who he really was. See, you got people that want you to sit back and not tell family secrets and stuff. But the family secrets is what eat people up on the inside sometimes. Who are you to try to tell me how to feel about the way I was treated? Even though you know that it was wrong. And how I should keep it a secret and don't tell nobody. Even though it was wrong. Nah, I can't say this. My dad had his ways, y'all. I can't say his good outweighed the bad. I can't say that. But I can say that I do know my dad, he loved us. And he probably did the best he could to try to take care of us at that time. Because it was three of us, me, my brother, my sister. We all had the same mom and dad in the same home. But my daddy, he was a motherfucking hoe to his heart. He went to his grave being a hoe. Sick and all, he still was hoeing. That motherfucker was a hoe, he didn't give a damn. But I loved my daddy. But I loved him. I loved him enough to where our relationship it is what it is. You know, whenever he came around, I loved when he came around because we enjoyed each other. It was like we didn't even miss a beat. But as far as me talking to him on the phone all the time, and he raised me from baby all the way on up to him and my mama split up. But see, he did certain things that at that time, you know, I didn't understand. But as I get older, I appreciate some of the stuff that he did. Like, he was a good person and a bad person at the same time, y'all. He was. But sometimes I still miss his mean ass. He was always he was always mean to us. He was always mean to us at home, but he was nice with people in the street. That's because they didn't know him. Until they got the chance to know his ass, then they really got to see who he really was. He ain't motherfucking play. That man, they ain't play the motherfucking radio with nobody. Mama, anybody. He don't give a fuck. But he taught me some valuable stuff about people that it just embedded in me. And when you taught a certain thing, that's all you know. Can I stop crying? Stop putting these fucking eyelashes on. Damn. Shit. So, y'all, I'm 35 years old and still deal with stuff that the way my dad used to just holler and fuss and cuss and just yell and scream and brainwash. That's what I dealt with. He used to just brainwash us to believe that what he did was right and everybody else was wrong. No matter even if he was in the wrong. Turn me against my mama. And somebody probably wonder, how can you allow somebody to turn you against your mama? But when you scared of that person, you will. When they so good at brainwashing you to make you think that what they doing ain't wrong, you believe it. I was young, I didn't know. I knew it wasn't right, but I knew not to go back and forth with him about it. So when he wanted to go out and cheat and stuff like that, He had me in the middle. He had me in the middle. Because I was a young girl that wanted to get out and do stuff that could never do anything. He never let me go anywhere. He never let me, be out of his eyesight. And probably because I was just a girl, you know what I'm saying? And, I was liking little boys and stuff like that, but I never went that far with him because I used to tell my little boyfriends, like, now we can't be doing this right here. You know what I'm saying? If he try to talk to me about some sex or something like that, we can't have sex because my dad will whoop your ass and mine. So that's what I used to tell him. Sure, I was scared of my daddy, but so I heard this word one day about a couple months ago, about a month ago. I think it's been about a month. It ain't been that long. I never knew this. I never heard of this. Childhood trauma. And I feel like that's what I live, y'all. I feel like I live my childhood trauma. And even though my mom and that was my mom and my daddy relationship, but I was a child, but I felt like I was a part of that because I was the oldest. I was the one held responsible for my brother and my sister so they can work, and I had to make sure that food was cooked and the house was cleaned up and made sure that they did what they were supposed to do and one going out the door doing stuff they ain't had no business doing, like they did their best as parents, on that part. Of course I had to, do that. I'm not mad about that part right there, but it took a lot away from me. It took a lot away from me. I couldn't go outside and play and with my sister them and my brother, when they go outside and they want to play with the boys, football and just run and be kids and stuff like that, because he used to tell me, I'm watching you. And he'll stand right there in the kitchen window watching me, make sure. So I felt uncomfortable going outside. So after being treated like that, I'm like, you know what? I ain't finna be over here getting ass whoopings because he think I'm over here trying to cold. So I'm just gonna stay in the house. And that's how I started cooking from 8 years old, learning to cook and being in the kitchen. If he took something out, even if I didn't know how to cook it, I had to cook it. And the only way I learned to cook it was by him beating me in the kitchen until I learned how to cook it. So I wasn't finna keep messing it up because I wasn't finna keep getting my ass whooped. I don't know why he did that. I don't know. When he raised his voice, it just had me scared. Just with him just raising his voice. We used to be so glad for him to lose his voice so he couldn't talk loud. I'm telling y'all this some real shit. He used to come home mad with people in the street and took it out on us. Mad with his girlfriends and took it out on us. Mad with whatever and took it out on us. But my brother, he used to run away all the time. When my brother got up to a certain age, he was like in middle school. Every weekend, my brother ran away. But being a kid, my mama them, they saw it as, oh, he was just bad. No, it wasn't that he was just bad. It was from how he was being treated. He was scared of my dad and he wanted to live a better life. Like his like the other kids was, you want being a kid, you want to do stuff, you want to like. I know he was bad, y'all. My brother was bad, but I believe my brother did a lot of his bad stuff uh out of rebellion. That's what I think it was. He was just rebellious. Even though my daddy was 100 kill you, well, that's what the whoopings felt like. that motherfucker about to kill your ass. Even though it felt like that, he still did what he did out of rebellion. He thought that the police was gonna save his ass or something, but my dad didn't give a naive fuck. Cause he just like he talked shit while they one day he was gonna talk shit while they was there, and the police would agree with his ass like they was scared of him. Nah, we ain't want to be in a home with foster care and stuff like that because like I ain't gonna say that he physically abused us, but on the mental tip, he mentally abused us. He mentally abused us. And I don't think he saw that. Because growing up, see, it's just a cycle. Growing up, he was physically abused by his dad. His dad was an alcoholic and he used to beat on my dad and he used to beat on my grandma. And he was physically abused. And then when my dad used to get mad and mentally abused us, the first things he yelled out his mouth is, I'm not gonna be like my daddy. My daddy he used to beat me and all of that all the time, but the more he said it, it's like the more he was turning into him. He just didn't realize that he was mentally abusing us, just beating us down with his words, making us afraid of him and everything else too. Y'all, all his fussing and hollering is the reason why I'm scared of fireworks. It's the reason why I'm afraid of guns. It's the reason why, because of that, I don't like loud noise like that. Not loud, scary noise, but it's because of how much he hollered. That's what it was. And I believe that's why I'm so quick to. I was like grown, like in my other relationships, not this one with my husband, because my husband he showed me what it looks like to be in a healthy relationship. You know, we ain't got the we ain't saying we don't argue sometimes now because we do, but me and my husband we hardly ever argue. Yes, it is. And so what was I finna say? But yeah, that's why I don't like loud noises and stuff because of him and all that fussing he used to do and stuff. I don't know what it is about the mental abuse, y'all, but that's some shit that you carry with you throughout your life, and you try to find a way to get away from that, but and try to change and try to be better, but it always finds its way right back. Like it's not gone. I'm still here. When I moved here to Alabama, him and my mama split up when I was like 17. Even though I wanted for that to happen, I did, y'all. I was so glad when they broke up. I was so glad, girl. I was so glad my mom made up her mind. And we moved away. It didn't affect me that they wasn't together because I was happy they wasn't together. Cause I ain't have to worry about going through that no more. Being up under his roof and stuff. They was their roof, but And when I moved here to Alabama, I tried to tell him how I felt and the reason why I was the way that I was. And at that time I told him, I was like, you the reason why I don't know what real love is and stuff like that and how to love people the right way. And you know what he told me? That's how life is. Life is a bitch and then you die. That's why I told y'all that was his favorite words. Life is a bitch and then you die. So hearing him say that all the time, how you think I was gonna grow up? Out of me, my brother, and my sister, we all suffer from something differently and in ways that he did us. I'm telling you, this man used to argue about water in the refrigerator, food he didn't even eat. He argued about everything. I mean, it wasn't nothing this man didn't argue about. He fuss all the time. Wasn't never happy. Wasn't never happy. So that caused his household to be unhappy. That caused his household to be fearful. That caused his children to be scary. That caused his children to be shit. We probably motherfucking skittish, if that's the good word for it. Skittish. And you know, like I was gonna say, I believe that's why when I did finally get into my relationships, and I told y'all about the guy that I was with, and he was the same way. He mentally abused me. The same guy. I mean, that guy that I told y'all about one I went to jail about. I used to fight all the time and stuff. But see, that's all I saw growing up was my mom and dad fighting. And so I thought that that's what a relationship was supposed to be like. All that fussing and fighting and stuff. Even if you fuss and fight, you still be together. I thought that's how it was supposed to be. I didn't know. And so every time he jumped at me or acted like he was going to hit me, I was the one to hit first. Because one thing that he taught me, my dad taught me, being how he was and seeing how he was with my mom, I had put in my own head. Whenever I get me a boyfriend and he try to jump at me or fight me, I'm going to be doing the hitting first because I never let him know how scared I really am of him. I'm going to make this motherfucker think I'm crazy. And so that's what I did. But even with me doing all that fighting and stuff, I still was with him. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought that I had to learn my way. And then, honestly and truly, y'all, me and my mama was like this. Like this, y'all. And I believe that that relationship is what caused us to part a little bit. Even though me and my mama we still close, but I still feel a separation. It's still a difference. It's still a difference. And I feel it. I don't care how much she hide it, I can feel it. You can't. Feelings is you can't hide. But my mom don't even know I think that. She don't even know I think that, y'all. And when I used to try to tell her certain little stuff, she'd be like, "Oh, Tiana, that's just you." No, it's not just me. It's really how I feel. There's no correct way to tell somebody really how you feel without them being mad about how you feel. I don't want her to be mad with me because that's what I feel. I just wanted to be corrected. I was young, and how can you blame me for how I was being stupid in relationships and stuff like that when you showed me nothing but stupid? And I'm sorry, but that's how it be sometimes. Sometimes they want to see their story for the way their story is, but you got to look at the ones that you had along that journey throughout all those chapters. I know the internet, but it's like I don't think she'll understand me because I think she probably feel like she need to put up some kind of defense for herself because she know that she probably should have been let go, but she say that it's because she didn't want no other man to raise her kids. And I can't even, say that would I tell her sometimes I was like, but you still loved him though. I don't want that to be her only reason. And if you know deep down in your heart that it's more reason to it than just, you don't want another man to raise your kids, I think in a way she need to be honest with herself and say that. That way I can explain to her how I feel because I don't blame her for staying because she was scared of him too. She was scared to leave. So I don't blame her. I just wanna I just wanna get all this off of me. It won't go nowhere. I hope y'all understand. But it won't go nowhere, y'all. It's just there. It's like it's just stuck. It's just like this who you is. This what you've been through. This what you dealt with. Now you just gonna deal with the consequences, the end result of it all for the rest of your life. But if that's the case, I want to know how. How do I build that bridge and get over it? You know, I, that's all I need to know. How do you build a bridge? Please tell me that. I'm telling you, like I said, stuff that you go through from childhood, at some point in time in your adult life, you're going to have to deal with that. And you're going to have to try to find a way to get past it. But I feel like my dad, he left this world and didn't apologize to me. I felt like he owed me an apology. I feel like I needed closure. I felt like that. Because I was in the middle of too much stuff that I shouldn't even have been in the middle of. He went out and had a baby on my mom and everything, and I was the babysitter. Sneaking over to the girlfriend house being the babysitter. And both of them manipulated my mind being a 16-year-old like I wasn't doing nothing wrong. His girlfriend used to sit and talk about me. Yes. That's partly why I don't care too much for her like that, but I still deal with her. You know what I'm saying? Cause, she really just she two-faced it. She is. And if you watching me, yeah, you two-faced it. But I still deal with you. But she two-faced it. And see, she won't even admit to where she had her part in being doing wrong and stuff like that. She tried to tell me, you thought it was me. It wasn't me, it was somebody else. No, I remember you, baby. I was 16, well enough, old enough to remember you and what you did. And how you used to talk about me. And how you used to talk about me to your little daughter. And how you used to underpay me to do your daughter hair. Whenever you wanted me to do her hair. I remember that. How you used to try to talk about me because you knew you was messing with my mama man. Oh, your body just like your mama's on. Why your stomach drop like that? I remember that. But see, that's the real shit don't nobody want you to talk about. Exactly, internet, but that's what I'm trying to do. I try to do that all the time. It's hard, I'm telling you. It's easy for y'all to say let go. But when you ain't never experienced nothing like that, how do you let go when you've been looking for your parent, the one that did it to you, to apologize? When I lost my first baby, y'all, my dad, I had actually moved back from here. I moved from here and back to Florida, but I was pregnant from the guy that stayed here from that messed up relationship. And so when I went back, that's when I found out I was pregnant. And I tried to go back because, like I said, I was a longshoreman. I was a part of the ILA, International Longshoreman. I was sworn in. I was that was part of my job way before I was even supposed to even be working. I was like 15 years old. Couldn't tell them I was 15 out there working. My daddy had me hiding my age from his boss people. True story. So I'm in school, trying to go to school, but at the same time trying to work too because my dad cut me off at 15. So I was responsible for, buying whatever it is that I needed and wanted. I guess that was his opportunity to save some money. He had two other ones to take care of. Now I ain't pay no bills and stuff like that, but if I wanted me a phone, I had to pay for that. If I needed school clothes, I had to buy those. If I needed my hair did, I had to pay for that. If I needed some shoes, I had to buy those. When his birthday came around, if I didn't get him nothing, I got fussed at. If I did get him something and it wasn't worth what he thought I should have got, I got fussed at. Hey, Brazil. And like I said, when I got pregnant, I had my miscarriage. I was in a hospital room. He went now. He went. My dad, I guess my dad, he showed tough love probably because of what he had been through. I try to make excuses for him because I really don't know. But when I had that baby, I had a miscarriage. I was in pain, and I had felt like I needed a boo boo. This was my first time. I did not know I had an incomplete cervix at the time though. And I felt like I needed a boo boo, so I had just came back from the little, we called it the ding ding, where you go and play slots on the computer. It's like a little smaller building. You go and you go play slots on the computer and win some money or whatever. So I had just came back from doing that. And I was gonna take me a sit down bath, but I was on the toilet and I couldn't shit. I kept feeling like I needed to shit. I couldn't shit. Good thing that I didn't get in that bathtub because I probably would have had my baby right there. So by the time I make it to the hospital, I'm having pains like crazy in my back. I had back labor at first. And then a little while after that, I had a baby. You know, after you have a baby, you can't be out. You're supposed to be out for like 6 weeks or whatever after you have a baby, even miscarriage. And at the same time, I was working out there on the port, throwing luggage, dollying people suitcases from the ship to their cars, unloading it, pushing cages and stuff like that. My daddy told me I ain't have no baby. You can go to work, you ain't have no baby. This was your grandson. I didn't have really all the money to bury him. Wait, I think I buried him, but I didn't have money for something. I forgot what it was. My daddy didn't help me when it came to that. He ain't put none of him down. But his wife, the one I told y'all I don't like, for some reason, it's like she did it. But I can't tell you her real reasoning for doing it, for helping me. But she did. She did do it. She did pay for it. But I know she said she did it for him though. So then, I don't know. That man, he just, You say you from Kenya Williams. You say you from Chocolate City. Or she said, my kids loves coming to your dad's house. Forgive him for yourself. Coco. Oh, hey. Oh, so you know that what I say about my dad. See, you may not know him in the home, but you know him from the streets. Everybody loved him, but everybody knew not to fuck with his ass. Everybody knew that. Everybody knew that. I don't know not man, no woman that didn't know that about his ass. Everybody knew that. But I try. I when he was dying, I told him. I said, I forgive you for what you did, or for how you was. That's what I said. And he looked at me. He said, "What?" And I was too scared to repeat it. That was my way of wanting to tell him how I felt and that I needed closure. But I knew I wasn't gonna get it. So I was hoping that if I was to hint around to it or something like that, being that he was sick and weak and I might could have knocked his ass out. I thought at least, he was gonna have that father daughter talk with me and just apologize for what he had took us through as children and how he was and stuff like that. But he died and I never got it. And now I live every day wishing he would have just apologized, just said I'm sorry, or just hug me or something. He was crazy, but I still miss him. But I miss him because now I understand who he just was, man. Just who he was. And not gonna say what I thought who he was because that's just me and what I think. But I just feel like he owed me something. He owed me something. He left this world and didn't explain himself. Then for him to have children and spread it out, and distance make you feel like that your siblings don't even love you. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter sometimes how much you tell them, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Like, but it's like they never will feel it, understand, cause now they young. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here, and I ain't got it like that to be there where you at all the time to really show you how much I really love you. So they, I just don't want for them to start feeling like, oh, she don't see me or call me or don't come here and stuff like that. It is what it is. And see, now the brother that when I was young and had to go and babysit, now he grown. And he done had a baby. And I can't even be there to be around them like that. I ain't even seen my nephew yet. But I feel like before he left this world, even though most of his children was grown at the time, but I feel like it's something you need to say before you actually leave and go on to your new life. Especially when you're leaving behind 6 kids. 6 kids. And the youngest is like, man, I think my little sister was like 5 when he passed. And so she like 8 now. But it's something to be said. Something that you need to leave your last words. You need to leave some last words to them. Let them know, all right, I know y'all spread it out. That was my fault. I was young and dumb and stuff like that. But I would love for y'all to continue to stick together and have a relationship and be together no matter what. But we ain't get nothing. I don't really know the family. So me going to a family reunion and stuff like that, I ain't gonna do. I'm not gonna do that. For one, I don't like being the new person in the bunch that don't nobody want to talk to. Cause now I'm gonna feel divided and first thing I'm gonna be ready to do is go. Especially where I feel unwelcome. I'm not gonna make you talk to me. So, but he was so fucked up though, y'all. In his eyes, family was right in the home. Whenever he got a friend, met a friend and stuff like that, they used to be our they used to be our cousins and our uncles and all them right there. But then time he got mad with him, don't be calling them your motherfucking cousin. They ain't your motherfucking cousin. Yo, that man was crazy. It's so much more shit than that. Let me tell y'all. That scar in my face is because of him. Because he was mad. Because my mama finally made up her damn mind to leave his ass. And came to the house trying to run shit. And me being young and he gone and want to be sassy and talk back and tell him how I felt. Because he the one caused that. Caused them to be separated and stuff with his hoish ass, hoeing, ain't give a damn. He ain't care. Did I tell y'all he was a hoe? Yeah, I told y'all. I just had to make sure I remind you, child. So I had said something. Probably was telling him he was wrong or something like that. I forgot what it was. And before I knew it, his ass had done hauled off and slapped fuck out my ass. And when he hit me, normally my daddy like this. When he hit somebody, one hit, your ass laid out. I seen it too many times. Knock the fuck out. Like straight cold, bitch. Ain't no coming back till you wake up out of that shit though. And he used that much force when he slapped me. But he didn't punch me. I guess that was the difference. And when he hit me, I went and sat the foot down. You know? I went and sat my ass down. And let him just keep on talking his shit or whatever. Because he was waiting on my mama to come to the house. I guess so he can really do what he was going to do to her. And, but when he hit me, see, both of them look the same because I have hyperpigmentation. It drags down my face. That's not what's the hit. This one right here is the scar from when he hit me. When he hit me, my face just bust open. And so I'm sitting there, didn't know that I was actually bleeding, but he was sitting there just looking at me like, damn, I done fucked up. So he started getting nice. That's how I knew he had done fucked up, because now he done switched from pissed off to now he talking nice. But my brother, my sister, they sitting there just looking at me like, your face bleeding. But see, this the stuff that people don't want people to talk about, family secrets. But like I said, those family secrets is what keep your children from being the best that they can be, from moving on in life and all that good stuff right there. That weighs me down. But yeah, yeah, I feel like I'm suffering from childhood trauma. And don't know how to shake it. Dang, my comments went out and I'm done. I told y'all I ain't finna do that much. So I'm finna go spend the rest of my day with my husband. But yeah. I can expect to be judged by this video and folks coming to be talking shit and all that right there. But you know what? That's my motherfucking truth. And I get tired of trying to be hide shit just to please other people. Being a motherfucking people pleaser. Fuck that. Just so damn be mad with me. Fuck all that. You don't care how you don't care what I'm going through. You don't care to sit and talk with me. You don't care to try to listen to me. So why the fuck should I care about what you think? About what I've been through. Like I said, I love my daddy. True enough, I loved him. We just had that type of relationship where we barely even talked on the phone. I get that not talking on the telephone shit from his ass. But if you call me, I will talk your head off. But I ain't gonna call you though. I get that little shit from him. Cause that's how he is. And all us like that. Me, my brother, my sister, my older sister, my younger brother. All us like that. We don't call nobody. We barely call one another, but we got that understanding with each other where we know we love each other, and that is definitely not what. See, we all now me, my brother, my sister, that's by my mom. We all we be together and stuff like that. We see one another and stuff, and we talk and all that. But ooh, as far as sitting and talking on the phone all the time and stuff like that, we don't do that. But we gotta understand it with each other though. We gotta understand it. I know they still love me regardless of not talking on the phone. If even if they don't come and see me, I know they still love me and stuff like that. So you know, so that's the difference between us and the other ones. I tell them I love them, but I don't really know if they believe it. And then my older sister, I don't know what to say. I don't really know what to say about that one right there. But I love her too. And me, I'm a family type person. I love to see families together and doing stuff and enjoying one another and just having a good time. And I be wanting that same thing for my family because we so small and it ain't that many of us. But I be wanting us to be together and do stuff. But what always keep us from doing stuff is who finna bring this or who finna bring that or who gonna buy this or who gonna buy that or who gonna pay for this or who gonna pay for that or who gonna help out. And I don't mind. I'll do it. Do it all. But sometimes you want some help so that by the time, you finish doing what it is that you're doing, you don't want to be finishing when everybody ready to go. And so now I didn't even get a chance to enjoy y'all. But you thought I enjoyed you because I was in the kitchen. Uh-uh. It don't work like that. We got to come together, honey. I want to see this thing as a soul food family, honey. We all get in the kitchen together and help out and pitch in where we need to pitch in at. And I can't be in the kitchen cooking sides and out there on the grill barbecuing. See, I do it all. I have to call you back. I do it all. Sorry, y'all. I thought I ignored the call and answered it. But y'all ring the doorbell for me. Hit the phones on the light, but yeah. So I thought that what I was saying. Oh yeah, but I'm the one that do all the cooking. I barbecue, I cook the sides in the house, and then I be trying to entertain. I love to just, I just love for my family to just come around and we just do stuff together. Just I don't care what it is. We can play motherfucking Jenga, play cards, Uno, whatever. Cook and eat and just have fun. But when I gotta do it all, ain't nobody else cooking. Ain't nobody else want to cook no side. Don't want to bring no side. Don't want to help out when I'm in there on the inside. When I'm cooking on the grill, I got to be trying to run back out the door because the shit burning up or something like that, and I can't do both of them. I gotta do one or the other, and that's what makes me be like, fuck it. I be telling myself sometimes, I'm like, Tiana, you gotta learn to just enjoy your own goddamn self. Just learn to enjoy your own goddamn self. That way you ain't gotta worry about nobody else making you happy or doing stuff that makes you happy. So that's what I be trying to do. But it's hard. Cause I'm not a people person, but it's gonna sound crazy, but I'm a people person when it comes to the people I like. And when I like you, I want you around. And not be acting all fucking phony and funny and shit. Yeah. I can't stand the phony and funny ass motherfuckers. I can't stand them. Cause just like yesterday, I would make my own damn self laugh. But that's me. I like to cut up sometimes. I like to cut up sometimes. I like to cut these fuck up, show the fuck at. Have a good time. Just just be silly in a judgment free zone. That's what I like. But you can't be that a lot of times in real life, even though that's who I am. And my mom and them, they wonder why, Tiana, you just sometimes you just be so bubbly. I be wondering what the hell she be on sometimes. I be on my little natural high because I be in my little zone where I could be myself. I could be myself. I just be trying to be funny sometimes. Just be trying to be funny sometimes. Put a smile on people's face. Sometimes if I can make you smile, it make me smile. What is going on here? That's why I say y'all just never know where the person actually be hiding behind a smile. Just because these teeth look pretty and white with my little dimples don't mean that I don't suffer from nothing. I'm just like y'all, regular people, trying to make a dollar, trying to keep afloat, keep my head up, trying to change, trying to be better than I was yesterday, trying to be a better wife, trying to be a better me, more loving, caring me. But that shit hard. Anyway, I'm done, y'all. Them comments had cut off. I ain't ignoring y'all. Them comments. I don't know why them fucking comments be cutting off. But the comments don't cut off, y'all. And I ain't trying to make nobody sad because I'm finna go about my day. I'm finna have a happy day. But I felt like I just needed to just put that out in the air. Maybe if I put it out in the atmosphere and, I might hear my daddy say in my ear, I'm sorry. Hmm. All right, I'm going, y'all, because I ain't finna cry again. I got my eyelashes on. They finna stay on because I'm finna go enjoy my damn day. I'm finna go get my drink on. Get my drink on. Get my drink on. Do something. But anyway, peace, love, and many, many blessings to each and every one of y'all. Y'all don't forget to ring that doorbell on the way out if you didn't do it on the way in. Y'all make sure that y'all hit the thumbs of the like button. See, that's why I told y'all I don't like serious stuff. Because serious stuff be making me cry. I'm too much of a crybaby, y'all. I be thinking too deep. I'm a thinker. So to keep from thinking, I'm not serious. You can't take me serious most of the time. I don't think y'all really ever seen me too serious on here. Because that's just not me. I like the shit that don't make no motherfucking sense. Just laugh at it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like. What is going on here now? So yeah, I'm finna go. Y'all have an amazing day, beautiful day. I'll see y'all later. I'm definitely gonna go back and watch this video so I can respond back to what some of y'all said if I remember when I make my next video. You know, maybe like see what y'all been seeing and stuff like that. And trolls, they probably hear y'all, but I don't give a damn. It is what it is. My truth is my truth. My life is my life. My feelings is my feelings. I am who I am. I can only be me. All right, y'all. I'm out.